Hey guys, each and every week of So I'm a Spider, So What, I am just continually amazed at how the creators, the writers, the directors can be able to give us so much, but we gain so little. And you may be wondering, like, yo, Dom, what the heck do you mean by that? What I mean is, in this episode, they gave us some really, really in depth detail about kind of what's to come and kind of about the state of the anime, or not, let me not say the anime, the state of the characters within the anime as of right now. Now, to go back to my statement of they give us so much, but yet we gain so little, is one of the things about this anime that I love, and I know that you guys love as well, is the fact that they're constantly keeping our mind working. We're constantly thinking, why are they showing us that? Why did they say that specifically? What's going to come next? Is this Is this that? Is this etc., right? So I constantly really enjoy this anime from that aspect. I can't really say, in recent memory, in a long time memory, to be honest, an anime that has done this so well. The only anime that I can think of recently is like Tokyo Revengers, which has like kind of like some mind-bending WTF moments, but it's time travel and it does it in very specific ways where you can kind of start seeing the stars align pretty quickly. And that one's like 4 episodes in. But considering now that we're 17 episodes into So I'm a Spider, So What, and I still have just a plethora of just so many questions, it makes this so awesome to watch each week and to kind of speculate and kind of see, like, what's coming next, what's coming next. And each and every week that we're talking about the anime, I'm constantly speculating and theorizing, okay, here's what's coming next. So, with all of that kind of out the way, I want to say that this episode was a banger. This episode was really amazing. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, from the comedic aspects to just getting a huge focus on Shun and his party, and then bringing it back to the Demon Lord and kind of what the hell's going on with that there. At a point in our reaction video, which is in the cards and in the pinned comments, if you guys want to see our reaction to today's video. But in the reaction, one of the things, like, I was like, okay, let's get back. They were showing Shun, like, let's get back to what the hell happened with the Demon Lord, and it sure as hell it did it. It got us back there, and I was like, oh, yes, this is amazing, right? It's like ask and I shall receive. Like, I asked the anime gods, and they gave it to me. But like, let me kind of like let me walk you guys through kind of where my head's at so far. So, at the beginning of today's episode, guys, there was a major scene with the Demon Lord, and she was talking about, there was this one time she was talking to one of her generals in the current timeline, right? She's talking to one of her generals, and she was saying that everybody has fallen in line. All my spiders, all the people under me, has fallen in line. But there was one time that this one was a pain in the ass, essentially, right? And it suddenly cuts to the girl in the white, which we have been suspecting the whole time that Kumiko is the girl in white, right? I think we've kind of solidified that. And then they threw us a curveball at the end. But I'm not there yet. So they have that, right? And then we kind of move forward into the episode where it was all mostly Shun and his party focus. That's fine. Towards the tail end of the episode, right, they show us Kumiko. She's a big old floating head. She's trying to figure out, okay, what the hell happened? How did I make an enemy of the Demon Lord? She noticed that she was the origin Terratect, right? So she's the mother of them all. She theorized that, Mama, I must have been giving Mama a big problem. And because of that, Mama Kumiko called in for help. She said, hey, yeah, I need help. So she did that. That's what she was theorizing, right? And then Kumiko did something really, really cool. She started to play with the theory of, her soul. Because, abyss magic affects the soul. So she started to theorize, or started to think about, what if I could move my soul to another body? Immediately, I was like, F yeah. That's it. That's the stuff. Then they showed us another really key scene where the Demon Lord was hovering over Mama Terratech, right? She's hovering over the queen. And she's looking into her brain. And she's seeing that Kumiko's parallel minds are still attacking, right? And one of the parallel minds, the body one, looks at the demon lord, right, and affects her mind. So my immediate two thoughts there were, yo, what the hell? Is there a chance that through attacking the queen, she could attack the demon lord's mind, and she could move her soul to the demon lord? Now that immediately had my other thought going of, is there a chance that she could merge or take over the demon lord's body? So that's one potential theory that I have, is maybe she can't completely take her over, but maybe she could kind of merge one of her minds or herself with the demon lord, right? And then that would give us a lot of insight on why the demon lord mentioned Shun-kun, why she has such knowledge of reincarnations, etc. That would kind of make sense because she had referenced that specific thing in the past. So that's one of the kind of the theories that I kind of have going right now. The other thing is, okay, let's say she is just the kumiko in the white, right? Let's say she is the one in the white. Maybe she has a tussle with the demon lord, and maybe they kind of come to terms at some point. And they're, maybe Kumiko kind of divulges like, yo, this world's about to end, and maybe they begin to have one kind of solidarity, one kind of like mind, one kind of goal in mind together. Will that happen? I mean, I can't say, I don't know, but that was really interesting. The other thing I want to chat about too before I cut to Shun and his party. Shun had a flashback, and during the flashback, they showed off Spooky. Spooky, as we know it, is Sophia, right? That is our beautiful, thick vampire girl. So that's Spooky, and that's the vampire girl, and that's what they showed. The other key thing that they've showed in the anime, and they've done it twice now, and the first time I paid absolutely no mind to it, is they showed us the freaking ass classroom spider. And that pisses me off to no degree, because that brings up a host of other questions. Because Admin D specifically said that she had grabbed all of the souls in the classroom and reincarnated them into body. We know that there's 25 students and one teacher. If there is also 25 students, one teacher, and a freaking ass spider, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean that there's 27 reincarnations? Does that mean we have Admin D taken out from that equation, so we have 26, including the teacher and including the spider? Did the spider get reincarnated? Is the spider a human? Is the spider a spider? That it just leads me into so many freaking questions. But it pisses me off to no degree that they have made it a point to show us, they first, in Shun's flashback, they showed us what we believe 𝐒𝐻𝐶𝐽, which we believe to be Kumiko, right? I don't know what you guys believe, I believe 𝐻𝐶𝐽 equals Kumiko. I think they made it a point to show us 𝐻𝐶𝐽 at the back of the classroom being all in herself, creepy with her bangs, and then they cut to the freaking ass spider, and then they cut to Spooky. Man, it pisses me off to no degree. But regardless, that just brings a host of other questions. Last thing I'll talk about, guys, because I've gotten kind of long already, is just Shun. I love that they're showing us Shun, his party, the way that they're evolving, the way that they were able to track through the labyrinth. I like how they're showing us FaZe. She's a freaking ass beast. I love that they're showing us Shun's evolution, his evolutionary path, him gaining skills, him gaining all of this stuff. They also showed us a really quick scene of him having a nightmare, which I'm assuming is one of the admins, but essentially the voice of the world, the one who announces their skills and stuff. It seems like she's like suffering, poor baby girl. But they showed us that Shun had a nightmare. What the hell is that going to mean for the anime going forward? I don't know. They showed us his evolution. Really cool. He's having a lot of holy abilities. Cool. Faye, OP, thick dragon girl. Love her. The only thing that bothered me about Shun and all of his scenes was at one point Faye ends up transforming back into her dragon form. No problem with that. They end up using the big-ass hole that was created by Mama Kumiko's Kamehameha wave. No problem with that. My problem is they all end up riding on Faye's back. They get on her back. They get out of the labyrinth. No problem with that either. My problem is, why go through the labyrinth when they could have instantly jumped on Faye's back and flown over it? I don't know. But that pisses me off too. If getting on her back and flying was an option, why couldn't they have just flown over the whole labyrinth? I know it spans a really big area. Why was that not an option? I'll leave you guys with that last tidbit there. Guys, thank you all for joining another review for 𝐒𝐻𝐼 Spider So What. Each and every week, I love talking about this anime. I love talking about it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about my crazy thoughts and theories today. I would love to know what your thoughts and theories are on my crazy thoughts and theories. But overall, guys, I'm excited for episode 18. I am a sad anime boy that we are so close to 24 episodes already. We have 6 more episodes to wrap up this season. And hopefully, to the anime gods, we get a season 2. But thank you all for joining another review. As always, if you're not subscribed, do it now. Subscribe and keep coming back. Like the video before you leave. And check out our full reaction right here, guys. Today's episode if you like reaction videos. We'll see you next week for 𝐒𝐻𝐼 Spider So What.